Welcome to another exciting episode from Marvelous Videos. I'm your host, a.k.a. 2022 is almost gearing towards its end, yet there is a film back from 2019 that most enthusiasts cannot forget. We are specifically talking about Todd Phillips' psychological thriller, Joker, which ended up being the highest-grossing R-rated flick ever made and earned Joaquin Phoenix an Oscar for his riveting performance. Boasting a screenplay by Scott Silver and Phillips, the movie was based on the DC Comics character Joker. It worked wonders primarily because of its detachment from the existing franchise or the cinematic universe, for that matter. So since the 2019 film, it seemed rather evident that if ever a sequel was made, it had to involve both Phillips and Phoenix. Well, good news for fans of the movie Joker. A musical sequel has been confirmed, and if all goes well, it is slated for an October release in 2024. Gear yourselves up for today's video, where we will explore everything we know so far about Joker. Folie, Deux, the storyline, the actors, the release date, and many, many more. Let's begin, shall we? If we take a look at the phrase Folie Deux, the literal translation, folly of two, or in even simpler words, a certain madness shared by two. Now, in English, this condition hints towards a shared psychosis, or let's say, a shared delusional disorder. So the syndrome is shared by two patients who can pass on unrealistic beliefs and illusions between the minds of each other at times. Now it is only fitting that in the movie sequel, Joaquin Phoenix's character, Arthur Fleck's deranged mind will get intertwined with somebody else's correspondingly delusional mind, thereby pointing the audience either towards a horde of Jokers or a possible Harley Quinn romance. What will the Joker 2 movie be about? Is it connected to the Batman? Given that the sequel has just recently entered production, 11th of December to be precise, the storyline of Joker, Folie Deux, is entirely under wraps. However, if reports are to be believed, then there is a high chance that the sequel, in all probability, will be taking place inside Arkham Asylum. As per the French title of the movie, the plot is bound to follow a synonymous thought process as depicted in the comics. There is a high chance that Arthur Fleck and Harley Quinn will fall in love at the asylum, and the movie will put focus on their romance, questioning the reflex on their bond in the future. Since it's going to be a musical, the flick is bound to be less gritty than the predecessor and have a full-on musical setting. Plus, we have Lady Gaga here, so please be rest assured that the music aspect is in good hands. Also, as reported by a source close to the project, the flick is supposed to have complicated musical sequences, and the sequel's budget roughly stands around $150 million. We at Marvelous Videos have also been doing our research on Joker 2, and we have to share this one particular thing with you. Do you guys remember the final scene of the 2019 movie? For those of you who cannot recall it right away, let us help you out there. The last part of the movie shows Arthur Fleck arrested and locked up inside Arkham, where he is having a session with his therapist. Arthur starts laughing at his own joke, and when the therapist asks him about it, he tells her that she will not get his joke. Next to him walking through the corridor and leaving a trail of bloodied footprints behind him, suggesting to the audience that he has killed his therapist. Now, there is a high probability that this particular scene paved the way for the events of the sequel because we saw the orderlies trying to chase him through the corridors. What's obvious is that he gets caught and put back into the asylum, and that's where the first look image of Joker 2 comes into action. It does show Phoenix in Arkham. And as for the rest of the storyline to unfold, we have got to be more patient. We know it is difficult, but there is no other way but to wait and lay our hands on some more detail. Right from the very beginning, director Todd Phillips wanted Joker to serve as a standalone origin story of the villain. Now comes the part whether the movie is connected to the Batman or not. And to make things clear here, no, it is not linked to the DC Extended Universe or a new slate of DC films for that matter. It is a different thing altogether that Phillips had initially proposed to Warner Brothers, starting a new and innovative label known as DC Black, consisting of multiple directors choosing a specific DC character and then adapting their story on screen without linking them to any other franchise. Who else Beats is joining Joaquin Phoenix in Joker 2. We know Joaquin Phoenix is all set to return as Arthur Fleck, and of course fans are ecstatic about it. But honestly speaking, the news of Lady Gaga joining the cast as Harley Quinn has increased the notches. In addition to the duo, Zazie Beetz is reprising her role as Sophie Drummond. Apart from her, the film also stars Jacob Laughlin, Brendan Gleeson, Harry Lottie, and Catherine Keener, all of them undisclosed roles. Having said all of that, what is not confirmed is if the actors Douglas Hodge and Dante Pereira Olsen will be back to playing their respective characters, Alfred Pennyworth and Bruce Wayne, or not. Joker 2 release date. Joker Folie, Deux is scheduled to release on October 4th, 2024. Given that there are no delays, Warner Brothers has confirmed the date, and we are keeping our fingers crossed. Marvelous verdict. While the waiting period seems like an eternal curse, we can hardly hold our profound excitement. The movie is going to be Todd Phillips' first musical and Joaquin Phoenix's first sequel. Witnessing the duo's madness unfold will be nothing short of a magical treat. Well, with this, we finally come to the end of our video here. Do hit us with your thoughts in the comments section and let us know how excited you are about the Joker, Folie, Deux. Also, stay tuned with us for more exciting content. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.